Create and Craft.
Hello, good afternoon, and thank you to Leone and Haley for that inspirational hour. Now the inspiration continues here on Create and Craft with IMALA and Carley, Duff. How are you, darling?
I'm delightful. How are you?
You are delightful.
Oh,
you are
you're
a joy.
sweetheart.
Now, before we go into details of your 24th collection,
Can you believe that?
Oh, it's amazing, and of course there is different ways to get it. But before we go into details. Now, we have got a happy hour that as soon as I saw it, I was like, we need to feature these sapphires because it's so gorgeous. Now, we don't have too many of these ones, so I will be quick to check out my baskets. One of the reasons is it's a half price if you are in the club, but also look at the PMP. If you are going to go for the Pick and Mix or the brand new collection, remember PMP, add this to your baskets, and there is Flexi as well for the amazing Keep Smiling 3 stamp sets there, £9 saving, or you can pay £4.50 saving, £4.50 the first of 2 interest-free payments. Not massive stock, so if you want yours, first comes first serve. Already very busy for that happy hour, but
yes,
before it flies away, let's make it happen.
Definitely. Okay, so let me show you this most exquisite stamp. Now, it could be Christmas, she could be a fairy. You've got that fabulous sentiment, but of course, look at the size. Isn't she incredible? You've got that beautiful double font, which I love, that you've got the block words plus the script. Yeah. Then it could be Christmas, it could be fairy. So much you can do with this. Now look at this when you stamp it. There we go.
Super sentiment.
Super, super crisp, super beautiful, and of course, make it happen. Gorgeous. So much you can do with this stamp. It's so adaptable.
It is indeed. Before we go into more samples, look at what you can create. But remember, there is a pick and mix, so it means that you're choosing any 3 of the brand new collection, and you are getting that discount there. You can go for it individually. However, the deal, imagine that 3 stamps for just £43.71, with saving £10.26, and 3 flexes on that one as well. Now, if you want to go for the complete collection, there is another item number, but you already are going for the 10-piece collection of Make It Happen.
How do you choose?
I know. If you wanted to, if you're one of those ones that are completionists and you need to have everything, now 10% already gone off that complete collection. If you want to go for it, you know what to do. Check out your baskets. £13.29 per stamp instead of £17.99 if you were going individually. Right. Those are your choices: individual, pick and mix of 3, or the 10 collection. Obviously, the 10-piece collection is the best deal there.
Yes, definitely.
Right. That happy hour. That happy hour.
I knew it would.
Oh, sorry. Now it's flying out. So this one is already half the stock already gone. So make sure to check out your baskets for this one. 60% now gone. It's flying out.
It's literally.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Literally.
Absolutely gorgeous. This is from chapter 21, a beautiful stamp. You've got them fabulous 2 sentiments in there as well. So much you can do with this again.
Right, it's very, very busy. Better than half price if you are in the club. And remember, PMP. So maybe consider going up for the Pick and Mix with Make It Happen. We have had a look in there. Let's have another look to the second stamp because we have got more to show you, right? Right, so we have
Cafe. This is perfect. You know how much I love a scene stamp. I absolutely love a scene stamp because then you can do all your different stamping techniques, all your different layers. Great for masculine. You've got the car in there as well. Absolutely beautiful. So whether you're a watercolorist, whether you're a marker girl or man, completely up to you. But it's just that beautiful, iconic, gorgeous scene that you can use standalone, or of course use it with the others.
It is so gorgeous. I love bringing adding those kind of background techniques
exactly.
into it as well. Absolutely glorious.
Well, it makes you an instant artist.
It does.
Because what we do, and this is what IMALA is all about, is we create this fantastic artwork. Then what you do is all the fun stuff, all the arty stuff to make it colourful and beautiful.
Love that. If you want yours, this one is the cafe, and remember, it's included in your 10 stamp collection, 10 pieces, but you have got, of course, the option to go for individually or going for a pick a mix of 3. The biggest saving, of course, £30 saving is in the complete collection. Already 10% of that complete collection has gone. Then let's move on to the next one.
This is cute beyond cuteness. This is Furry Friends. You get 3 different sentiments with this, but just look at the size, look at the detail, the brushwork in there. You've got thank you, you are my most favourite, and of course happy birthday. So it's a great stamp to mix and match with lots of others. You've got Easter coming along as well.
Yes.
You could easily add Christmas hats on there.
Cute.
There's so many things that you can do with this, and it is beautiful. And I always say IMALA's images are so strong, stand alone, you don't even need to colour them if you don't want to.
That's good. This one is very popular as well on its own, so if this is one of the choices, remember Cappy and P $3.95. Maybe you just want the happy hour and the gorgeous Furry Friends. So, or actually we have got news on that happy hour now has gone. So if you have it in your baskets, you need to check out those baskets. We knew it was going to be a popular one. This is why we brought it forward to the top of the hour. Right, if you want to go for the latest collection from Carley, you want it all. You want the complete collection.
Of course.
Details on the screen.
But the thing is, we have collectors as well now, which is brilliant. And of course, no one likes part of a chapter.
No.
You need it all.
I mean, it's like the story wouldn't be complete.
Exactly.
I mean, how do you know where?
Well, the thing is, we only make a certain amount as well.
That's true.
So once it's gone, it's gone. We hardly, I think only once we've done a rerun of 2 stamps. Apart from that, we never return. They're retired once they're gone.
Well, if you want to, and a collector's item them, and then you have, you know how you go to a second-hand bookshop and you have got like all the books and they're like
first editions,
and you have got all the ones like kind of the, and then you're thinking, oh, that one is missing.
Yeah.
You don't buy it. You don't
course.
want to get it. This is why you want to have the complete collection. Now we have got the absolutely Stay Fancy.
I love this. If you was a fan of my magazine, which was sort of my collage collection that I did, this is sort of on par with that. What I've tried to do is create a stamp that has got as many different ladies from different eras within one stamp. So this is a whole panel stamp as well. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got girls from modern times, you've got Art Deco in there, you've got the 1940s, you've got the 50s in there, right up till now. And it's only when you look at the detail that you can see that.
I mean, it's just so glorious. I mean, look at the cheekbones. I mean, it's just absolutely glorious. It's just fierce, aren't they?
Isn't it?
They are fierce.
So it depends how you want to do it. You can have it as a background. You can make sort of certain elements of it more predominant than others. It works perfectly with any of my girls that I've brought before as a background stamp, or just colour it and enjoy yourself. If you've never done skin tone work, this is a fabulous stamp to work on.
Yeah, Sharon has done that one. It's
exquisite,
absolutely
isn't it?
Exquisite, yeah. And then we have got this.
This one's by Caroline, absolutely beautiful. And even if you just want to do a beautiful DL panel card, works a dream. It really, really does.
Okay. Yeah, beautifully done. And then of course we have got here kind of more of DL or
yeah. But look at this, I must show you this. Now, what about embossing it on black and then adding all your spray beautiful inks over the top? That is stunning.
And what about stamping into fabric?
Yeah, go straight on fabric. So if you want to do panels, if you want to do, and remember, as long as you're making something, you can sell as much as you like using my beautiful stamps. So of course, if you're doing Christmas markets, if you're doing loads of different sort of fates and things that will be coming up.
It's brilliant to make to sell as well, because they are larger stamps that are quick as well to make.
Exactly. They're fresh. They're a little bit different as well. So that really catches people's eye. Also, also, if you are really wanting to get, I don't know, grandchildren into stamping, granddaughters, nieces, things like that, this is the perfect stamp, because this is the kind of artwork that they can really identify with, and they will love using it.
Indeed. Now, many of you are going for the complete collection. Many of you are wanting to pick and choose 3 of them. Now, that is a great deal. You can even go for individuals, but why would you go for individuals when you go for 3 of them and you have got that extra discount as well? So you may want to go for a Stay Fancy, or maybe you want to, well, my rules. Go for my rules.
My rules. Exactly. This is beautiful. This is a striking stamp.
No,
You've got 2 sentiments in there. Obviously, my style, my rules. And then, of course, always be happy with them incredible legs.
Yes.
Absolutely phenomenal
jealous.
legs.
I mean, jealous. Look at that. But also, I love it how it's just, you know, lives a lot to the imagination in many different ways. You know, they kind of.
Well, the thing is, sometimes you know, you can personalise this. So just change the skin tones on it, change the sort of style of dress. It could be Christmas, it could be birthdays, it could be Mother's Day. You know, I mean, that is so Christmassy. But how beautiful is that? A flitter, a glitter. Perfect. I mean, multiple layers.
We were talking about having our girls get together, crafting and things like that. What about an invitation sent like this?
Absolutely perfect. Hindu is something quite sophisticated about it, and this is such a unique idea. Using stencils to create the beautiful effects on the fabric.
And look at that. I mean, there is so many possibilities as well. Oh, I need to show you this one.
Flitter a glitter.
Look at that. I'm going to leave 2 samples for later on that we haven't seen. But remember, this one is my rule. So if you go for the complete collection, you will get it. If you want
what are your favourite 3 so far?
Well,
if you had to pick a mix, what would you choose?
I think that if you want to go into a theme, I think the first one, make it happy.
Yeah.
I think I would go for Stay Fancy and then My Rules.
Nice.
That's a nice theme, but I do like the cafe as well.
See, this is what happens. This is why you need them all.
Oh, the complete collection. Of course you do. Now, the next one I really adore. It's one of those ones that I think, I have to say, this is perfect for a brand new home.
Oh, exactly. Great for masculine cards. This is urban romance. It's beautiful. You can obviously create multiple different effects. You can really simply do back down drops with a more predominant stamp at the front. You've got that little bit of foliage around it as well. Again, super adaptable. It's a beautiful stamp that you can use in so many ways.
I mean, I love that kind of, you know, this is a misty morning.
Yeah, like the wishy sort of feel, but then you've got the embossing over the top. Or you can go something really quite striking. All depends on your own personal technique. And of course, super adaptable.
Love that.
Isn't it lush?
That is just beautiful. Absolutely lush. Now, again, I'm going to leave a couple of samples for later on. If you want the urban romance, well, if you want an urban romance, you can have it. If you want it, 254-502. Just after the show, I'm kind of checking out my baskets for this one. Right, if you want yours, you can have it individually, part of the big collection, or one of the options of the pick and mix. Remember, you're choosing 3 for the pick and mix, and you have got that saving included there as well. Now, we are going a little bit spooky now.
We are indeed. Now, this is my first stamp that I've created using something a little bit gothic, a little bit different, a little bit dark. We all know someone that loves that, and this is a stamp that encapsulates that. You've got time to be spooky, and I put a spell on you. She could be a skeleton, she could be a monster, she could be whatever you want to. You could even go back in with them eyes and create whiteness, and then obviously make her more realistic if you wanted. She could be like a gothic sort of bride as well, because you've got the layers. Gorgeous.
I mean, look at that. It's a proper spooky one here that you're having in it. Really kind of a scary kind of elements in there. Very cool as well. And especially if you're doing kind of memory albums or even
steampunk.
Steampunk.
Exactly. It's just got that feel that's a little bit different.
And what about for home decorations? You know,
Perfect.
You know, a little bit something a little bit different. Again, if you want a spell on you, details at the bottom. 512642 is your item number. but also it's part of that pick and mix, so you can choose it. It's one of those ones that you can choose, or of course the complete collection. Now many of you are going for that pick and mix, and because you're picking and choosing whichever three.
But if you get 2 pick and mixes, you might as well go for the whole lot.
Absolutely,
that's what I
the
think.
Saving,
The savings are there.
Right, let's move on to the next one, which is we have
this is jumbled up. Now look at this, absolutely perfect background, or really striking. You can very easily adapt and pull out individual letters. So of course it could be like a monogram. You could do their initials, for instance. You can highlight certain areas. Great for birthday cards, and great for setting as that background or using it absolutely beautifully on its own.
I mean, look at those backgrounds. They're absolutely gorgeous. If you want as jumbled up details...
It's a bit like me, I'm jumbled up.
No, so am I. I mean, kind of in my best days, I'm jumbled up. If you are part of the pick and mix with a £10.26 saving, or you can go for, of course, the complete collection. I repeat myself more than anything. Anyway, but the next one, again.
Yes, are you loving this? Okay, I love
that.
Oriental, but I wanted it to be arty Oriental. This is called Feel Beautiful. Now, if you're a follower of IMALA, I tend to use my girls and call them dollies. So these are my Oriental dollies, within my collection. So they're very arty, they're very almost like sketches from a fashion designer, something like that. Absolutely beautiful, and mix and match them together with the others. Stunning.
It's just gorgeous. Pick and choose any 3. Remember, 3 stamps that could be the gorgeous Feel Beautiful, it could be the jumbled up, it could be the go stay fancy, and of course you could say go for My Rules. It's up to you which ones you go for, but remember you have got that saving there. Now make your selection, of course, but there is one more to go to before we give you all the details. Now this one, again, one of your landscapes, gorgeous.
Yes, I do love a landscape, because not only can you mix and match it with the characters within IMALA, but also it's great for masculine, it's great for retirement cards. There's just so much you can do with this, and it is a stunner. You can almost hear the little boat chugging along. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, that really placid, like slow,
just
mindful.
the beautiful slow. You can feel the stillness of it, and of course, then you get to do all your own personal techniques. So whether it's a summer's day, a winter's day, whether it's you know, ombre stamping, if it's in obviously an aperture, it looks absolutely beautiful. Printed on acetate, look at that.
Well, if you want your pick and mix, you know, have got the details on the screen. But before we go to that, we have had an email from Amanda saying congratulations on your 24 kind of collection. Huge congratulations!
Thank you.
It's amazing that you have created 240 stamps, works of art.
That's madness, isn't it? I can't believe it.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so sort of enthralled and just so blessed that so many people love my IMALA.
Well, so many people are absolutely loving this brand new collection, the latest release. Now, there is 3 different ways to get your latest collection from IMALA. One is to pick and choose whichever 1, 2, or whatever number you want to. It's £17.99 each. That's individuals, right? Now, then you have got a pick and mix. Now, the pick and mix means that you choose whichever 3 are your favorite. In that case, you have got an additional saving of £10.26. So it works out and £14.16 per 57 pence per stamp set. And also there, so it's different item number, so it's 393133 for a pick and mix. And finally, if you are like me, a completionist, you want to have every single one of those stamps, and I know many of you are collectors of IMALA, you have got the complete collection of Make It Happen 10 stamp sets. 15% of the stock has already gone. Now it works out at £13.29 per stamp set. It's an incredible value for money, the best value for money that you can go for this collection. 085339. Now the set of 3 has got 3 flexes, which is great, but even better, the 10 piece collection, the complete collection, has a 4 flexes, which means that allows you to have all 10 stamps, get that £30.77 saving, but really just pay £33.23 today, the first of 4 interest-free payments. Grab it now, check out those baskets, and remember, cap P&P at $3.95, which means that you can add other elements into your baskets and one single P&P. We have got more from, of course, from in this show. We have got some from Stamps by Me.
Yeah, so what we've got here is, and now this is really good value. You've got the Stampin' Together Festival stamp, which is absolutely beautiful. It's an iconic florals with, of course, you've got 5 different sentiments. Included with that is this beautiful stencil, and I've already done a little bit of stencil. This is Daisy Garden, and you can just see how gorgeous it is. But for that price, fabulous.
Well, it is a saving of £13, and again, if you add this to, even if you just go for the happy hour, if you were lucky enough to get it, as long as you check out in one go, you only pay only 1 P&P. Now, with this saving, with this bundle, if you are in the club, you have got a saving of £16, a phenomenal saving. 665, 168, and 3 flexes, just £8.99 for that beautiful stencil and a stamp set. This is a bargain you may not want to miss out, so you know what to do. Add them to your basket.
Presents.
Oh, indeed, for we know, like the Christmas
the secret
crafty,
Christmas,
oh
secret
yes,
Santas.
absolutely.
If you run a craft group, this is a brilliant, affordable way to invite Stamps by Me into your crafting.
Absolutely. Right, if you want yours, you know what to do. 665 168 is your item number. Then we have got an stencil collection as well, so let's have a look at this stencil
is
collection.
gorgeous. You're going to love this. So this is a collection of 4 stencils, and they're really current, really gorgeous. You can use them in multiple different ways. So whether you're using texture paste, whether you're inking through it, do you know what I absolutely love doing? Put a piece of paper down, put the beautiful stencil over the top, spray it over the top, then take a lino top print off of it, then you've got 2 different beautiful backgrounds.
That sounds amazing.
So
look,
we have exquisite tiles, which I love. That's what I used on one of the dresses earlier. We've got the honeycomb as well, which is really geometric, really fresh, really modern. Then we've got cascading numbers, which is a must-have, I think, especially if you're using jumbled up. Works really, really well. And then the final one is the curled lattice. Now, for me, this is a staple of my crafts because it's like a rainbow, but then also it's that beautiful generic sort of feel that you can use for so many different backgrounds.
It is indeed. 581975 is your item number. £10.40 saving, and of course that is if you are in the club. You can flexify 2 payments of £10.78. Now you will find them on the website, and remember that cap P&P means, oh there it is, £3.95 no matter what you add into your baskets. Right, if you can, we can see in all 10 of the make it happen right now. Check out those baskets and grab all 10 brand new stamps. Now that complete collection also incredibly busy.
You know what it is? They're like us.
Yes.
Basically, I make stamps for crafters.
Yes.
I'm a crafter, you're a crafter. This is why when you see, obviously you're my friend as well, but you know when you see my stamps, you're like, I love that one. I love that one. This is why we've done the complete collection, because how do you choose when you love every single image? It's really, really difficult. So having that option is phenomenal.
It is. Right, of course, if you want to go for the complete collection, it's 085339. Remember, that's the one that you get the best value for money. You're paying £13.29, I believe, per stamp set, instead of the £17.90 that you would be paying if you were buying for it individually. Right, let's have a look.
We're going to use Make It Happen. Which I love. She's absolutely beautiful. But what I'm going to show you is how you can use her without having the ball in, if you don't want to. Really, really simple. I've got on a 6x6 piece of cardstock, and you can see here I've already done a little bit of my fancy artwork. Well, it's not really. It's just spraying and enjoying myself. How you get this effect is you spray it first, then you spray water across it. Once you've popped, you know, your art on there. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to offset this at the bottom so I don't actually stamp the bauble. So again, I'm using the Eureka. It's my favourite choice of stamp platform, purely because the size, and it does what it says on the tin.
Yes, it does. Remember, we have got the details on the screen. Left-hand side for the complete collection, bottom for just the pick and mix. It makes sense. Whichever option you go for, you know that you're going to have a brand new collection. And I love that here.
Give people options. Exactly. I mean, some people, you know, you'll be watching my demonstration, you'll be like, oh, I do need that. And the thing is, you do need to be able to have options, because, you know, it's got to fit everybody's budget. It's important.
You're using VersaFine.
I am indeed.
Is that your preferred choice?
It is. I don't know why. Or I tend to go for, definitely VersaFine or the Versamark. You know, I really don't mind. The VersaFine Claire are really nice. I really like them too. You can use stays on my stamps, but please make sure you wipe them off properly, because otherwise, because it's an alcohol ink, it will eat into the design. So just be aware of that. Now, these are a tool that you're investing in, which is brilliant, because then what you can do is you can pop this into air drying clay. Just use clean film over the top so your stamp doesn't get dirty. It's gorgeous. I love how you just shown how this massive stamp can be stamped into a smaller piece of paper. Exactly. And still have the beautiful. It's still dramatic, isn't it? So what I've done is I've already pre-stamped one, and I've just done a little bit of skim work using my beautiful Maya pens. I've had hundreds of emails about the pens, and they will be back in stock soon. Well, I need to tell you that a quarter of the complete collection has now gone. If you want yours, you know what to do. Remember, this is a brand new and exclusive, the latest collection by Carley. The 24th. So we have got another show coming up with Haley and Carley at 8 p.m. and then another one at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. But will there be a stock of the complete collection? Well, that's to be decided, because it is flying out. If you want yours, you know what to do. Brilliant. So now I'm just doing a light, really simple wash of watercolour. And what I love about loose painting is you can be as predominant with it or as soft as you like. Obviously, what I love is adding that colour in to create the beautiful image complete. It's so simple. So I'm just using some moist watercolours, which I absolutely love, because then you don't really need to add a lot of water, because they're all ready to go pretty much. Nice. So I'm just finishing, just keep layering that colour. Obviously you could use whatever you preferred, if you prefer alcohol markers, but I just love mixing everything together. It looks so beautiful, isn't it gorgeous? And of course, this could be a flourish, this could be a wing, this could be whatever you want it to be. So I'm just going in a little bit blue now as well. I'm just going to pick that up, and I'm just going to pull some of this blue into the bottom, and I'm going to make it into a little bit of a wing, shall we say? Oh yes, it could be like a butterfly wing. Yeah, or it could be, you know, those scarves. That exactly. That's what I wanted to go for. So whether it's a tooth fairy, whether it's a Christmas fairy, whether it's just a really fashionable, beautiful woman, whether she's a ballerina, she could be so much. Or it could be just somebody in your dreams as well. You know, kind of that ethereal nature of that as well. Definitely. It's up to you, and this is the beautiful thing about these stamps. Is your choice, your imagination, your story that you are creating with them. And I know many of you are so excited about getting the latest collection. Many of you are going now for the full collection because you want to mix and match all those stamps. We are approaching a third of the stock gone, and we are not even through the first half an hour. Well, the thing is, when I brought my last chapter, absolutely brilliant. We sold out the whole collection really quickly, didn't we? And then I was getting emails about it. When will it be back in stock? And I'm like, once it's gone, it's gone. I'm sorry. And approaching a third of the stock on, and if you want yours, you know what to do. It is an incredible collection. I love the thick and thin lines, the ethereal nature, the floatiness of this incredible dress. So if you want yours, you know what to do. 085339 is your item number for the complete collection. You are getting all 10 of them, but we cater for all budgets. So if you are thinking, I want to pick and choose just 3 of them, we have got the pick and mix. That means that you're not paying the full price. You're not paying the £17.99. You're getting a £10.26. So it means that I think it works out. Is it £14.57 per stamp set.
Now that means that you can choose. For instance, you can go for Make It Happen, you can go for Stay Fancy. It's up to you. Choose your favorites. 393-133 is the pick and mix, but don't forget, especially with a pick and mix, you need to check out your baskets as soon as you make your decision, because some of the individuals will sell out and then you might miss out your favorites.
Well, that's the thing, because once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
And that is the thing. I had so many people saying, oh, but I loved London.
Yeah.
I didn't get London. I'm like, sorry.
Well, once they're gone,
it's gone.
Yeah.
It's so
once
hard.
They're gone. Exactly. So if you want them, make sure that you grab them now. Now, of course, there is, of course, the complete collection bottom of the screen for those ones. There's a different item number, the best saving there for you.
It's brilliant, isn't it? So now I'm just going to come in with a little sort of glitter wash, if you like. Really, really simple. Just adding that in to give it some iridescent feel. Just make sure, there we go, clear my brush off. And then and the lines are already there for you. So even if you're not a confident artist, you really don't have to be, because it's so easily led. I mean, if you go online as well, you'll be able to see my tutorials that are on YouTube. I'm on social as well, so you can find me very, very easily.
Well, they have found you as well in the States. Your fans from the States have found it, are tuning in.
How exciting.
So hello as well from, you know, because it is fabulous to have your company. Email us in and tell us where are you watching us.
Yes,
you know,
please.
Because it's great to know.
It's huge. America, you just don't realise. When I used to work at, when we used to do USA channel, before we simulcast, it was absolutely phenomenal how big the US is.
Yes.
And you don't realise, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, they got somebody maybe watching from Hawaii.
Oh. If you're from Hawaii, can we come and stay?
Yeah, can we do a crafting retreat as well?
Can we come and craft with you, please? That would be phenomenal, wouldn't it?
Oh, you know, in my travels, I was I went to a craft shop. Well, I went to a couple of them.
Don't you think it's funny, no matter where you go in the world, you just end up finding one, even if you're not looking.
I mean, literally,
I know.
These two that I went to, I didn't look for them.
Yeah.
One of them was right beside the sea, the marina.
Yeah.
And then it had the beautiful sea views. And I was like, I can come and do classes for you.
Oh, yes. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Amazing.
So now I'm just going to dry this off. You can see I've done a little bit of work on the sentiment as well. Always just make sure you dry it off before you finish. And then what you could do is, if you wanted to do more background, I mean, I like the heavy colour at the bottom. It works really well. I will be posting as well on social media, obviously, all of these projects in close-up later, if you want to have a good look.
Well, because actually I have to say that it's beautiful from far away. It's even be more beautiful from close-up with that shimmer coming up. And remember, this is Make It Happen, so if you're going for the pick and mix and you want to make it happen, you can choose that one. Could be the first of three. Now, if you, I'm gonna say it as it is. I mean, I would go for the complete collection, because I can, like, literally there is about
how
6
do
or
you
7 that I need to have.
Exactly. If you're going to get 6 or 7, that's 2 pick and mixes. That's, you know, you'll end up paying so much more. You're much better off going for the whole set.
Basically, if you look at the 10 and you are looking at it and you're thinking, well, I actually really love, say, for instance, 8. Go for the complete collection, because that means that you are saving more money than the cost of all, you know, those 8.
Of course. Yeah. So now I'm just doing a little bit of adaptation. I've still got that.
I like that,
yeah, it just really makes it sing, doesn't it? So there we go. How simple was that to create?
That is stunning. Of course, if you want to go for the complete collection, you have got 10 stamps in there, 085339. You can make it happen by checking your baskets out. I'm not gonna get away from that pen. And remember as well that we now have got PMP at £3.95. So if you need ink pads, you need those stencils, add them to your baskets, because you will be saving money. For more information, well, here is Dan to tell you more.
Order from Create and Craft and only pay £3.95 capped P&P per order, no matter how many different items you buy. Shopping at Create and Craft just got better.
And I love when I came back and it's like, oh, there is £3.95 cap PMP. And I was like, I was expecting cap PMP about being £6.99. But not $3.95. I mean, it's brilliant, and you can put as many items. It's great to stock up on always those items like ink pads and things like that, that we always want to have a fresh one. But what we also want to is a fresh designs, don't we? We want those fresh designs from IMALA. There's a striking images, right? There's 3 different ways to go for it. You could go for an individual stamp. You will be paying £17.99. You could be going for the complete collection, or you can go for a pick and mix. So if you want to use 3 of them, the pick and mix is it's a good option. Make It Happen is one of those ones, and look at that stunning one. This is the one that Carley has just used. It's absolutely brilliant. A larger stamp, but you can trim it down if you want to do that to the image. Then I'm going to go very quickly because I know you want to go back to the demonstrations. Now, then we have got the cafe in here. One of those striking, beautiful. I think this is more like what is it? No, Marie Lemon. This reminds me a lot of Mayfair, sort of that, but it could be Paris as well. So there is that kind of international, sophisticated city there. If you want to go for the cafe, again, it's one of the options in the pick and mix. Very busy for this one. Right, moving on to Furry Friends. Now, Furry Friends is the cutest little 2 bunnies, and like Carley said early on, for Easter it's adorable, but don't think just Easter. This is a friendship stamp. This is a thank you for being there, thank you for being my friend, I miss you, you know, like things like that you can say. But you also have got a happy birthday to you, you are my most favorite, and thank you. Those ones are your sentiments, but
you're my most favorite.
Ah, you are. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's just such a glorious stamp that doesn't need any coloring. So, and you could say as well to like Simon, our director, somebody likes you. That's the one that could do. That's a good one. Right, one of the options that you can put in your pick and mix. Then we have got a Stay Fancy. This is an extraordinary stamp. Why? Because look at the size of it. Look at all those fierce faces looking at you. This one could be a really great one if you do all black and white and then just color one, and you say you stand out from the crowd.
Have you seen this sample?
Oh, look at
This is one that I've created. So basically,
nice.
Just put a circle over one of the iconic faces.
Yeah.
Then you do your ombre rainbow inking around that. Little bit of highlight. I flicked it with a little bit of dirty water, mix in with some acrylic white, and then just use my alcohol markers within that circle.
It is phenomenal. Love that. If you want yours, you know what to do. Add it to your pick and mix, or select your pick and mix and check those baskets out. You're saving £10.26 for that one, for the pick and mix. Remember, now I know many of you are quite partial to having your own rules, so this is perfect. You know, the rules that go for miles and miles, as the legs of this lady. Not jealous at all. Oh my goodness, what I would do to have long legs. Little person here. My style, my rules, and then you have got always be happy. I love that they are, let's put it like this so you can see. They are shallow letters, so you can color like Carley was showing in the first demonstration. And look at this one. I love that one because it's this sample, because it's like almost like camo, and it's suddenly it's a complete different look to it. It's almost like rough and ready, that sort of style. 393. Remember, 133 is the pick and mix item number. But if you want every single one of the brand new stamps from IMALA, details at the bottom. 085339 is your item number. Then we have the gorgeous Urban Romance. This is one of my top favorites. This is, you know, I really love this. It's unique. is striking, is different, is masculine, is perfect for teenagers. It's like you know, you could say it's like, well, you're ruining me. you know, like that's what, you know, kind of elements in there. There's lots of fun, or maybe a party. Like think about it, like house party. Yeah, absolutely. We are still waiting for Harriet's new pad to be ready for. Harriet's one of our magic hands. He got a new house, so we are hoping for him his house party. He's like, yeah, I got it. He's gonna do it. I'm not gonna let him off until he's like that. He probably organize it, and then he will probably make it sure that I am away or something like that, so I cannot go. That's the deal. But that, if you want urban romance, that is available on its own as a part of the Pick and Mix or a part of that complete collection. Then we have got the spell on you. Now, yes, Halloween just passed, but remember, Halloween comes every year. And how many people adore the, you know, like gothic kind of look, the spookiness, the kind of a scary stuff. I know so lots of people that go ghost hunting as well, that they go that sort of work. And this is a striking. Now, not gonna say it, if you are one of those ones that like every single one except this one, I would still go for the complete collection, because this is a perfect gift. This is a perfect stock as well to have it with for those people that you don't know what to get, like, you know, this image, those teenagers, those, and there, or you can gift it. It can be a perfect crafty thing. I'm saying that because if you like every single one of these 10, the 9 stamps, the rest, you would be saving more money by going for the full collection than going for 3 pick and mixes plus, you know, and that's the reality of it. Let's move on to the next one. Then let's move on to the jumbled up. Now this one is one of those backgrounds that it's an essential. It's one of those ones that you look at it and there's so much potential. So if you want yours, again, individually, or pick a mix bottom of the screen for that one. Then the Oriental, it has got that elegance of the Orient from the next one, which is Feel Beautiful. 2 individual stamps that you have got, the striking strokes of the penmanship, the splatters in here, the beautiful hair, and as well we have got there's so much to do with these ones. It is a phenomenal stamp set. If you want yours, you know what to do. There's so much when I look at this. If you think about those seamstress as well, because it has got like kind of that pattern, you know, that seamstress patterns as well. So really love that. I'm thinking of my aunt who just messaged me. She said she used to be a seamstress. This would be amazing for a birthday card for that sort of, you know, demographic. That's Feel Beautiful. And the final that we have got is the water side. So I'm going to put it on the side so you can see the whole landscape. Again, beautiful, one single stamp that you have got in here. Look at that. Isn't that just a striking how that, you know, it just works so well. Now if you want yours, well, you can have it different ways. The picks and mix is an option. However, most of you are going for the complete collection, and you are getting all 10 brand new stamps. But look at that saving, £30.77, and look at that first flexi. If you go for the pick and mix, it's a brilliant discount, but I bet you have got as well 3 flexes. Even better discount when you go for all 10, so it's worth going for it. And then on top of that, you have got that incredible 4 flexes. 085339, do check out your baskets. You don't want to miss out on the latest brand new and exclusive collection from
It's
Carley.
so exciting, it makes me giddy.
I love that giddiness. It's just so, you know, we met about what, 15 years ago or something like that?
Yeah, that's madness.
I met Carley with Leonie and Dawn, and it's just like, and it's just so, I'm so proud of you. Because it's in all these collections. And really different stamps as well.
Well, this is it. There's nothing else like IMALA.
Yeah.
There really isn't.
And it is ink makes art like art.
Yeah, so it's an acronym.
Yeah.
Really simple, but it works. It just really works. And of course, it's a fusion of myself and Tony Darroch. So you've got that quality, but you've got that quirkiness of me. You've got, you know, and it's really different, but it works so well. So really simple. I've taken a piece of cardstock that I've already just done a little bit of splat work on. Basically, if I've got any ink left on my glass mat or the top of my Eureka, I never waste it. I just pat my paper straight into it, pop it to dry, use it for another day. So then what I've done is, I use these all the time, I just cut apertures and then I use them as stencils because they work really, really well. So I'm just going to place this over the top, but I do need a little bit of scrap paper there just to cover that other side. So this is going to be my main focal point. So I'm just going to pop this down with my magnets. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to go in now just using the blending brush, just lightly around the edge. Don't worry if you get build up, because it will all come together in the end. It's more of just accentuating that circle to create, it could be a moon, it could be, you know, just to give you that perception on your card. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Waterside, and I love this. So I'm going to slightly offset, so not the whole boat will be involved in this, just the little piece. And then again, I'm going to stamp now through that aperture. I'm just going to move my scrap slightly to make sure it doesn't catch. There we go. Yeah. So pick this up, and this is how you can really simply condense any of these stamps, because they are A5 in size. So because of that, sometimes you don't need an A5 card, but you still want to use these incredible stamps. Super easy.
We have got a ghost in here.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
There we go. So now I'm going to stamp through them layers. Now, when you are stamping over an aperture to the cardstock underneath, you need to make sure, give it a little bit of fingertip dancing over the top to make sure you actually get within them two layers, because otherwise if you just stamp in the center, you're going to get that halo around the edge. So you're just going to do this all the way through. Here we go. I'll move this to a side, and then we just already it just pulls you in. It's so simple. So on top of that, now I'm just going to do a loose bit of watercolor painting. Nothing too exciting. A little bit of green. I mean, absolutely perfect for your markers, things like this. And what we've done is we've created the shading in there already, so you don't have to panic about the shading. You don't have to think, but it's not going to look right, because even one base color over, it already looks like it's shaded. So then you're just following it. That's all you're doing. So you're just going to build up that color. So I'm going to go in a little bit darker blue and just take that edge away. So easy. Isn't it gorgeous and so simple to create? Just make sure you don't use too heavy colours around the edge, because otherwise you'll lose that transparency. But it is so easy. It really, really is. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of yellow over here. And of course, once I've done my fine liner work, my white fine liner, it will all come together absolutely perfect. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is stunning. I love this demo, because again, another example of, you know, it's great to have larger stamps, because you can always stamp, like focus the stamping, like making it
pull
a small,
it in, exactly.
And it's just such a bit, whether you couldn't do that with a small stamp. Well, there are ways of it, but it's so much easier. And this is another thing that I love about your stamps, is that they are easy to create, absolutely striking pieces.
And to complete your sort of adventure of your crafting as well, because obviously you can build them up, you can mix them together, you can create fabulous backgrounds. There's so much you can do with every single IMALA stamp. So now I'm just adding in a little bit of a mustard just over the top, and obviously these are reeds, so I don't really need to go too much. Then I'm just using that same mustard colour just to pull some of that around. I'm going to go in a lilac now, and you can see I don't wash my brush very often.
Oh, well, but
there's a reason for that. Because I find that you get better tone work because you've already got the colour on your brush. So then you put more colour on top, you're going to get that mixture of colours together. Really, really easy. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dry this off. Super simple. And then on top of this, I'm going to take a smaller circle and I'm just going to pop that on there just for a second. And what I've done is I've got a little bit of white acrylic, and I'm really going to water it down. Yeah, you have got a blue jumper on.
I had like a green top that now I do not wear because it has all the speckles of white paint.
Yeah,
so
it happens.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't
it wasn't me. It wasn't me. So again, I'm just going to heat set that now. And of course, even if you've got the Eureka, it doesn't matter because all of this will just wipe off, not a problem. But you're just adding that different layer of inkiness to it. It's so easy, so unique and so different. So I'm just going to take that off. Look at that. Isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
I love that you can make it really tiny, you can make it really big. I mean, the whole stamp is A5. So you've got that level of movement that you don't get with many other stamps, because really what size they govern you is what you get. But with these you can do so much more because they are so big. So I'm just going to, from here, I'm just going to take this straight off. Now I'm going to pop it on some beautiful grey, but I'm going to take my black ink and I'm just going to run it around the edge just to frame it slightly. This is a really easy technique as well. And then if you want to do your like doodly frames, you can do that as well, which is really in at the moment, which is fabulous. So I'm just going to grab my tape runner. Here we go. And of course, it's brilliant. So the card that I've used there is not even watercolour card. As long as you do a light enough wash, you don't have to go out and buy really expensive cardstock. There we go, on there, nice and simple, on the grey. And this is a nice sort of soft muted grey. Works absolutely beautiful. And then I'm just going to go straight on to my card. And I love leaving slightly thicker at the top and the bottom, rather than an edge that is perfect.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a really good,
and there we go.
That is so pretty. That's such a lovely card.
But then it could be so inviting. I mean, it could be masculine, it could be feminine. You know, you can almost hear that chug-chug in a way.
You can. Right, we have got different ways of getting that stamp. You can go for the water side individually. It's a possibility. It's £17.99 for that one. Then there is a Picks and Mix, which let's have a look on the website, because on the website you can see is there all the options. Oh, right. I'm not gonna lie. I would have 2 pick and mixes minimum, but I'm gonna go for Urban Romance, Feel Beautiful. Okay. Ooh, I love a Stay Fancy as well. See, I'm not gonna lie, I would go for the complete collection.
You need them all.
I need them all. But let's say that these are my 3, then add them to your baskets and then check those baskets out. You need to get them, and consider flexi. You have got this spread it into 3 payments if you go for the pick and mix, or spread it into 4 if you are going for the complete collection. Other benefits and reasons about flexi, well, here's Janice to tell you more.
FlexiBuy. It's as simple as shop, click and craft. Buy it today, spread your payments at no extra cost. There are no fees, no interest and no waiting. So whether you're potty on paper craft, mad on mixed media or just starting your sewing journey, shopping has never been easier. It's time to buy what you want, when you want, with 2, 3 or even 4 interest-free Flexi Buys. Shop today with FlexiBuy on Create and Craft.
And I love flexi. It really makes it so much better, doesn't it? So much easier to grab it. And remember, 3 flexis for the pick and mix, 4 flexis for the complete collection. I was just saying in the little break that we had, is how much I'm loving the demos, how much I'm loving the stamps, because I think that they are just amazing. Now we can fit in one.
Of course we can, and of course I need to do Stay Fancy. I want to show you that technique, which is so super simple. So I'm going straight onto black cardstock, really easy. But look, it's such a filler, isn't it? So whether you use it standalone or you obviously mask off areas and add different detail, but this time I'm going to black emboss on black card. Okay. Then we're going to do some spray art. which is always exciting. So straight on to my stamp. I'm using Wow embossing pad, but obviously you can use your own choice, personal favourite. And I think you do tend to find a favourite embossing pad. Have you got one?
Yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie, I have got two.
Yeah.
The one that you're using,
Yep.
of course, by Wow, and then I'm very partial to Versamark as
Oh,
well.
me too.
Yeah,
me
this summer
too.
too. Yeah.
Exactly. It's funny because we're all the same. We all have our favourite pair of scissors. We all have. It's just how we are.
I have my favorite pair of scissors for each technique.
Of course.
You know, like there is one. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It's like kind of if I have to cut a piece of laundry paper.
Well, it's not like you're going to get a big whopping pair of scissors for decoupage, are you? You need to have the right scissors for the right job. So with inking as well, you're going to really enjoy creating these.
Right.
So already I've just stamped that out very quickly, and now I'm going to go into my messy tray. I'm just going to shut this quickly because otherwise I do end up with embossing powder everywhere.
Yeah, me too.
So I always start at the top and then allow it to cascade down. It's just a really easy, effective way of getting your embossing powder on without making a mess, I find. And of course, there's just, the possibilities are endless. So now I'm just going to heat set that, really, really simple. If you've got any of our beautiful Eyes Ink embossing inks, they work really well. You can do like ombre effects.
Yeah.
But it's just lush. So I'm using Eyes Ink 3D embossing powders. These are my favourite. One, because they set really quickly, and also I find that you just get a lot of, it's a thicker dimension, if you know what I mean. It's like some embossing powders are quite fine, almost too fine, so you don't get the puff sort of raisedness with them. You still get the effect, but you don't get that sort of raised effect, but that's what I'm after today. So as you can see, as you go over, this just makes the most incredible, unique, exquisite card. It really does.
It's just something a bit different as well.
Exactly,
Isn't it?
and every face is a different era. So whether you're looking at sort of the 1920s, I mean, wouldn't this be great if you're going to Ascot or something like that? Ladies' Day,
Oh, yes.
with all the beautiful hats. Great for, I don't know, sort of bridesmaids, things like that. That would work really well. Prom, you could use it for. So much you can do. So I'm just going to quickly emboss that. Now, I've already got my messy box here.
Okay, yeah, we have got a couple of minutes to go, but I don't want anybody to forget to check out their baskets, especially if you have got to pick up names. The baskets are refresh every 15 minutes. So now is the time to make sure that you put your orders through and make sure that you check out those baskets.
So now I'm just doing a mixture of different colours. This is the rose gold, and then I've also started putting purple in there. This is beautiful. It's like a bluey sort of peacock colour. But then also I just want to add a little flit of yellow over that as well. I'm going to add as well my fan brush just with a little touch of water just over the top, just to help that mix and match. And you'll find as well, it rather than just sitting on the embossing, especially when you're using the Eyes Ink sprays, you'll know how it absorbs within the embossing as well, so then you get some really beautiful effects. But I just wanted to show you this technique because I love it. And of course, you can't go wrong with a little cardboard box.
No.
Honestly, it's brilliant. And don't think, throw the box away. No, use it as texture.
Well,
Stamp into it.
You are back at 8 o'clock.
I am.
So we will be able to see
You
this
will do, indeed.
So if you want to go for any of the pickup mixes or the complete collection, you know what to do. Check out your baskets, don't miss out. Brand new collection, the 24th collection by IMALA, by Carley, Duff and Tony. If you want yours, you know what to do. Remember those flexes as well, and that cap PMP if you want to grab another few bargains. Right, we'll see you at 8.
I'll see you at 8.
I'll see you at 6 with David, but David is doing a double, and of course it's coming up next